Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I thought after the last ones we have done, I've done on my own, I've done with Lolly, we thought we'd do a confessions again because it's terrifying with you lot, like genuinely some of the stuff.
I'm genuinely scared.
But some of you guys are crazy.
I'm gonna scream and cry and throw up.
Anyway guys, let's get straight into it. Right, so the first one is, I would pick up snails and peel off their shell, then give the naked snail to my mum.
Brother,
That's pretty cruel.
That's so weird.
The first sign of a psychopath is hurting like little animals like that.
When did you find that out?
Go get yourself checked out.
How did you know
I've just seen it in a movie somewhere.
that? What movie, like Shrek? When I was little, I stole loads of my cousin's dolls' clothes and still to this day have never told. Why just the clothes?
Oh, I used to steal my cousin's toys and I used to like stuff them in my mouth and put them in my hands and I'd leave his house and he'd be like, Lauren, what's in
It was
your
a
mouth?
he.
He?
you, yeah.
I'm a female police officer.
And then I used to go, Lauren, just squeeze my cheeks. I used to spit them all out ever and he used to scream and hate me for it.
I used to steal stuff from my cousin, to be fair. I'm glad this is a thing.
I just had this like obsession with wanting everything that he had.
Yeah, I'm glad that's the thing, because I used to do the exact same, to be fair. I named my stuffed animals after noises I heard my parents make during sex. What? I'm trying to even think what they'd sound like, what their names would be.
Here's my little bear.
No! My little bear. Oh yeah. I was sleeping with a girl for months and ended up getting with her best mate.
Yuck. There's so many people in the whole wide world. Why would you go for the best friend's friend?
Wait, what? I was incredibly hungover and drunk and drank all my very Christian mum's holy water. 3 bottles of it. Wait, what is it? What makes it holy?
It's
Is
like
it out of
blessed,
that? Is it out of that thing?
It's like blessed. You get it from the church.
Yeah, that big bowl in the church. He just said he was extremely hungover. Like, I get it. Like,
Go to the tap.
imagine being like, oh, you know when you're so
going to
dry.
hell.
No, I know, but you know when you're like so
that
dry.
makes it holy because it's inside you. I'm kind of decided on this one. Whether that's bad or good. Did you replace the water?
How? Then it's not holy water. It's water from the tap.
Can you just go to the church?
What? I'm walking with 3 bottles of water. That's what I don't get though. If they're in bottles.
Well, when I went to Israel, people were going to this holy see and they're filling them up in bottles. Yeah. People get like baptized in them and that. I don't know why it's the holy see, but there's a cold place and people go from all over the world just to go to this place to go and see.
Do you think that's
holy water?
I have a burn book of people I hate and things I want to happen to them. It works. What's a burn book?
A bear book is just basically saying like, I want this person to like break their arm tomorrow.
And they're saying it works.
I believe in manifestation, yeah. If you,
I get it, to be
maybe
fair.
maybe focus on like manifesting good things for yourself, not
Yeah,
bad
because
things for others.
surely that could have like an impact, like a reverse impact. Like if you're manifesting all this bad stuff on people, would it then not come back on you? Do you know what I mean?
I think the world
Reverse anti-psychological stuff. Was chatting someone for months on Snapchat, went to a family barbecue, found out they're my cousin.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That's incestuous.
Yeah, because you don't know the ins and outs as well, like what people do and what they say to them. Like, imagine if it's like, can't wait to see you and like, just want to kiss you. Well, you'd hope they'd stop, yeah.
No, I don't condone that.
I'd hope not. Someone sent one here. My cousin told everyone he was having a hernia repair when he had a few weeks off from football training at college.
Hernia.
His mum had let slip the real reason. Sorry, Dave. It was me that let it slip to your college mates that you had a circumcision at 17. I've got a story about this, right? This happened to a guy I went to school with as well, and he said he was just ill for a couple of weeks, and then he came into school and he was walking really funny. This is, I bet, swear on my life, this is a true story. Turns out he'd had the snip, but like, at obviously a later age, and it hurts apparently like 10 times more, because you're meant to do it when you're like a kid.
Why do you get it when you're older compared to when you're young?
It was because it was like catching, I think. And then, yeah, but that's crazy. Ooh, I ate dog shit accidentally because I thought it was a cherry tomato. Why is a dog shit red?
And why? What? You just picked tomatoes up off the floor and eat them.
Oh, this person!
That's disgusting.
That's so crazy.
I don't even know how that happens.
That's like saying I ate a dog shit off the floor thinking it was like a brown banana. Like, how does that even work?
What have you eaten?
Basically one time me and Lolly tried to cook homemade lasagna, and oh my god, so we didn't have the right dish, so we put it in a banana bread dish. First mistake, I think. Then we put like all the sheets down, the sauce, the bechamel, and it like the layers were good, weren't they?
No, I don't even think we put cheese in it.
And then we, like it was bubbling and it was hot, and we were like, oh, this must be done. And then like as we've cut into
smelled
it,
good too.
as we've cut into it, it's just like. Even after being in there an hour, like none of the pasta sheets cooked.
The outside was burnt and the inside was raw.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
And I ate like half of it,
I
didn't
don't
I?
know why. I think it has to do with the tin.
Yeah, but I ate half of it because I was like, do you know what? She's done all this for me, and like I've got a.
I didn't do that for you. You're the one that messed it up.
How?
By choosing that tin. I had like a little dish.
No, that
And you
wouldn't
said,
have
no, no,
worked.
no.
That was like a trifle dish. You can't cook a lasagna
What?
in a trifle
What's
dish.
a trifle dish?
It's a big glass dish.
It wasn't a glass dish.
It was.
It weren't.
I sleep with tissue that I wipe my bogies on every night as a comfort thing.
How's that comforting?
How is that comforting at all? That was a bit grim, that one. I'm so glad we haven't had many sex ones. And then I've got here, this one is hilarious to be fair. I was genuinely convinced I was a fairy for the first 10.5 years of my life. That's so you, Conan. That is so Lauren. I could so imagine you being like, yeah, I thought I was literally Hello Kitty for like the first 15 years.
Yeah, I could see that happening to myself too.
That is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, but that was like me. I used to have dreams when I was little, and as an adult, I genuinely thought they'd happened.
Yeah,
one
true.
time
Yeah, that's like deja vu, no?
One time I had a dream that basically we had no presents on Christmas and
Oh
we
my
had
god, I
to
remember
go.
you telling me this.
We had no presents at Christmas and my family lost their job, and I had to go to the church, and people feeding me food at the church because my family couldn't afford a Christmas dinner. And I brought this up to my mum years later, and she was like,
That never
"What?
happened.
That never happened." To me, that's a core memory in my brain.
Yeah, but I feel like you would definitely think you're like not even Hello Kitty, like what else is there apart from fairies?
Fairy princess.
Yeah, like a princess. I could see that you genuinely thinking you're like an actual princess of a castle and stuff. I think if I was to do that, I'd genuinely think I'm a car.
Oh God.
Me every morning. Vroom, vroom. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was today's video. We thought we'd do a quick.
Why are you ranking? We thought we'd do a quick video.
We thought we'd do a quick confessions video. Let's try and break up the content, get Lolly back on the channel. Say hi.
Hi.
Say bye.
Bye.
Tell them what to do. What should they do?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, definitely subscribe because I know you guys are watching this, but you're not subscribed, and it helps us out massively. So please tap that button and subscribe and go George.Baggs, subscribe, post notifications on.
Stop it. Get some help.
And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I just love life, really, but some of your confessions actually this time weren't as crazy.
I'm really glad.
And I'm so glad. And I did ask you guys, the funniest thing is, I asked you guys online, not for the crazy, not for crazy confessions, but like for least crazy confessions. And for once, there was ones that weren't that bad.
Yeah, the sex ones just make me feel a bit.
They're just like a bit crazy. But anyway, that's it, guys. See you later. Love you all. Oh, Eric.